Let's recycle. All right, let's get out of the way. This pedal is expensive, especially if you only look at it from the point of view as a looper. But with the time that I've had with it, I'm starting to realize it's a lot more than that. And I'm starting to really see its true value, especially in a workflow like mine that revolves around recycling sounds and finding new tones and textures and stuff you've already recorded, as well as just kind of inspiring and remanipulating patterns and whatnot. So yeah, Knobs did send this to me, but dude, if you want your 500 smackers, I'd gladly pay you for this thing. All right, let's check it out. All right, so the blooper. Beyond inspiring pedal. I've made, when I first got it, just testing it, ended up making 2 tracks utilizing it and a couple other things, and it was a ton of fun. And it's just really cool the way it degrades stuff, and it's actually one of the reasons why I use the SP a lot to process samples, but this is a bit more uncontrolled and not as quick as the blooper. So when I try to compare it to SX or like an A, they kind of do similar things but different, and we'll get to that in a second. So this setup, I actually almost didn't shoot this video because I felt a bit uninspired with the way things were sounding. But what's funny is I originally had 1010 going into here, going into the SP, but I flipped the script and basically put the SP into the blooper, then into the 1010, and that made all the difference. And yeah, here we are. Let's film this video. This setup, like I just said, SP is going out. Don't let this fool you. It's still just going mono in, and then from there it's going into the black box, which is set to monitor. That way we can see any signal that's coming in. That's all being processed through here. And yeah, let me go ahead and empty this out. These are all going to be samples that I have from the AutoBit video. If you haven't seen that one, pretty cool. But yeah, same sounds that I used on there, I'm going to use on here just for the sake of time and flexibility. And another thing, this isn't going to be a tutorial. There's a ton of those out there already. And Knobs has finally decided to show his handsome mug. So go check out his videos. They're really, really good on this on the ChaseBliss. Actually, you know what? I'll link those down below. All right, let's record this sound in. This is the Pro 3. Cool. Easily my most favorite thing is this modifier. So this here is just showing that it's activated. And this is a stepped pitch which moves in octaves and fifths and then eventually goes backwards. Listen to that. Some stability. Just get it all warbly. Ooh. And then another one I really like using is if we turn that one off, we'll turn on A. This middle one is the dropouts. So they're just kind of random fluctuations in how it's going to drop in and out. And to the left, counterclockwise from 12 o'clock is fully random. And this way it's going to be rhythmic depending on the loop length. So it's a little bit more musical, I guess, if you want to call it that. So, all right, let's say we like this. Turn on B. I'm going to go to add, which is the middle mode here. If I press and hold this, it's going to bake all these settings into the sample, and now you can hear it's changed again. So I'll turn off A, I'll turn off B. You want to hear something wild? We'll take this, turn B off, turn stability up. I'll flip over to 6, which is a filter. So if I press and hold this, it's just going to do one take perfectly and bake those settings in. But if I just hit it, it's going to keep recording itself over and over and over again and adding these over and over again. And we'll turn on A. And then maybe I like it there. I can stop it there. Now we're in this crazy loop territory, and this is a completely new loop. But what's great, I have layers. So I can go all the way back to the original recording of what we had, or to this new crazy thing. All right, let's find a new sound. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one. You kind of get the idea. I don't want this video to be too long. You get a lot of craziness. Oh, the sample mode's good. Actually, we're about to use the sample mode. Let's do that. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite samples, my friend. So let's go ahead and sample this in. And yeah, I'm gonna try and find a tail of it. So you can already hear the stability acting up on it. So when this is set to normal mode, this is flipped to the left, all that's going to be doing is these modifiers are going to be after the signal. You can, this is a literal quote of the manual. You can think of these as other effects units outside of the pedal. When this is in additive or add mode, and you hit record, those will get baked into the loops buffer. So I'm going to set it to normal just so we can kind of explore. So I already know sampling this into the 1010 is going to be too bassy. So I'm going to do this and just go to additive and bake it in. So I baked it in, turn off B. And I'll bake this in now. Cool. Now I'm going to flip over to the pitch mode. All right, that's kind of cool. There's like a little weird pop, so I'm gonna just use the layers to go back to the original. And let's see if we can do this. You know what, I'll leave it like this, but I like playing this pitch. Yeah, this is dope. Oh yeah, you can hear how these are rhythmic. Alright, that's cool. Ha. Oh, you know what? This is perfect. So I like this little loop that we got going, right? I flip it over to sample mode. Be sure to not hit record because you will lose everything. And you can't go layers and you can't undo. So in sample mode, this is gonna re-trigger the sample. But if I press and hold it, this will turn green, which then acts as one-shot mode. So actually with this in one shot, let me go and make, let me make a sequence. Cool. So I don't like that cutout mode. I'm going to use layers to go back. So all this is still being applied. I'll take A off. Actually, we'll go to normal mode and just play it. I'll go to B. Bake this in. Turn B off. So if you don't like, let me stop this really quick. So if you don't like the octaves and fifths, you can go to smooth pitch mode, which will then just let you pitch this unquantized or not within a scale. So you can actually tune this down. So I'm going to do that now because I want this one to be a little lower. So turning. Oh, I actually like it higher. Yep. So I think I messed that one up. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to set this to clip mode and play it. Oh yeah, I destroyed that one. My bad, my bad. Clear. Clear. There we go. Record quantize. That's what I wanted. Yo, that's dope. Let's layer this. Oh, messing up. Okay. Oh my God, I just overdubbed. All right, so that's those two. I'm gonna filter one. You know, I might as well filter the other. You know what? Let's fake an SEM filter. Turn this way down. Just to give it a little bit of clarity. Yo. So, cool. I haven't figured out how to save yet. I know it has something to do with pressing this and then finding a new thing and then flipping it back. Did I just do it? Damn it. Anyway, didn't do it. Whatever. It's in there. I just want to record this little one shot in here. No. Cool. So now I would just want to use this, the blooper to pitch that down. Is that right? That'll work. So here, record quantize. This one we don't need it to be quantized, and the length can just be custom. Cool, so I recorded that. Boom, there we go. Set our start there. Let's get up in that. And then close off our endpoint. Hey, knock it off. All right, come on. There we go. So now if I go to keys, oh, you hear the grit. Yes. So, man, so where we at? Oh, wrong one. Fifth would be I suck at keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, that kind of works. Oh, right, it's one bar. Like a loser. Well, I can just set this to mono, which it's already there. All right, I forget there's no LFOs. No LFOs, bro. Come on, black box. And then we can So right there, those two things, I'm gonna go ahead and delete that again. It's just so easy to explore and mess up sounds and just go crazy, if you will. Yeah, let's wreck this one. So I'll go back to normal. We've already deleted this. I think I did it a second ago. So listen to that. Oh man, that is so cool. Sequences, turn that one off. Let's go here. No, stop. So what else do I want to do to this? Stability. Wow, dude. Song, tempo, low, pads, record. So cool. I have this set. I want to go to, that sounded so tight. Oh man, I am ecstatic right now. So song mode, we're at 103. I'm going to just go to our sequence and edit this. And what pad is it I want to play? Is this one here. And I just want to play, oh, there we go. Here, middle C. Where's it at? There it is, pads. I want to play, no. Little screen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And then sequences, play that one. So that's too fast. I'm going to just go to our song. Effects. Listen to that. That's so sick. Which one was our bass? That one. I think our bass is just way out of tune because we sampled it from here and then did the pitch A to find the sweet spot. But I mean, boom, that alone right there. Thank you. Thank you again. Actually, you know what? Let's we got some time. Let's run the black box through this now. Why not? Forgive the intermission. Yeah, let's go out of here. We're gonna go, let's save onto that just for safety. This will be out, in. Oh man, this sounds so dope. No, that doesn't work. Oh, I guess I only need one of these. Okay, so check this out. There's I'm gonna run the whole beat through here, but you can also use Blooper as a regular delay pedal as well as like a degrading forever delay pedal. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear this out, and I'm gonna listen to our beat. Ta 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 ta. So that beat, I need to set the tap tempo first with a blank layer because the repeats knob will slowly like repeat through your layers, and if we have a blank one set, it'll eventually fade to nothing. So we'll just say boom, boom. So now that's playing. And what's great is if I press play now, we won't hear anything because we're not overdubbing. So if I hit overdub, you hear that? So if I stop, and if I turn the repeats all the way up, it'll keep going. But if I slowly turn that down, it'll fade away to nothing. But what's great here is I can say, turn on our modifier A, and we'll do. Or I can go to our filter, turn our repeats down, And I can even start breaking it up with modifier A. Yo. Or you start degrading it stability-wise. So check this out. I'll stop that. So normal mode, again, remember, these all act as if they're other pedals outside of the buffer. If I flip this over into additive mode, it's going to keep adding that stuff to the delays. So check this. We'll just turn off both of the modifiers and listen to a little repeat of the beat with the feedback pretty high. Yo, little filter action on there. Listen to that. So it's adding stability, then adding it again, then adding it again, and adding it again, and adding it again to this really short loop, which is indicated by these red LEDs flashing down here. So you can do reverses, really fast reverses or slow. Listen. Texture for days. One of my gripes, I guess, with this is that there's no wet or dry level. So you kind of have to just fake it. You have a ramp, which is your general volume, but you always hear the dry, right? So I can't just go full nar and just have it only be the wet signal. And I guess another gripe I have with it is that when you're setting your loops, you can do a lot of stuff over the MIDI. It actually has a pretty fantastic MIDI routing to a lot of these things. But the one thing that it doesn't have is, for example, right now I'm not using MIDI, and if I want to play this, which we can't hear because I unplugged it, it's right here, there's no threshold that's being set. I wish I could set a threshold, or there was a threshold mode, maybe like double tap or maybe hold modifiers or some crazy Street Fighter combo so that I can hit record, but the loop doesn't start recording until it initially receives a little bit of signal. I don't know if that's because this is mainly a guitar pedal, so a lot of times guitars are a bit noisy, so the threshold might have to be really high. Who knows? I don't know, but that would have been cool, as well as the wet knob. But I mean, this right here, grab a bit, let it repeat forever. And you're just listening to a mono signal straight out of this thing, and the beat's just playing through it. That's it. This has nothing to do with anything. Here, I'll turn it off. Record some more. So this is, that's cool. You know, we could do that for a little while. Sure, I don't mind. But if we want to do something that I actually really like doing, I just deleted that right now. I'm going to go ahead and sample this loop in. I'll say record. Oh, shit. I'll redo that. I left the repeats down, so it was going down to nothing because our layer was still set to 0. So we'll say play. I'm going to record. Sure. So check this. Stepped pitch mode. Modifier B on. This makes the craziest. Listen to that. Straight up a Drake track just showed up. Ooh. Yes, sir. Get a little bit of a rhythmic. Where are we? Yo. Or you want to get super wild, we'll turn off A. I like this pitch. I'm going to bake it in. turn off B now. Oh, I also baked in the stability. So I'll go to 5 now. And this is the scatter. It's going to rearrange that loop. We have rhythmically, or of course counterclockwise is going to be random. Nah. The filter. Really good. Good amount of resonance on there. Really smooth. No stepping or anything like that. Get it back to normal pitch. Yo, this is something I would sample into here and make a beat out of this. Right there. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe not. But this time stretching is so good. Listen to that. Game over. The blooper pedal. Super down with this. It has been so inspiring to use. Again, I know it's expensive, but it's not just a looper pedal, it's the blooper pedal. And again, Knobs, ChaseBliss, thank you for letting me check this out. Holla at your boy if you want your 500 smackers. I'm telling you, I would totally pay for this. And yeah, you already know the drill. I'm gonna just kick it on here and destroy this as much as I can. And yeah, you want to support the channel, check out the new website. Got a couple shows coming up. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry to drag this on for so long. This is just so much fun. You already know the drill. Share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace. Layers saving my life right now.